elegant with some very soft mangoes. A closet full of skeletons and terry cloth Kangos.
Mulberry's in town and it's spooky season. Woo! We have the new tent, the decorations, and the new spooky map. Alright, hey guys, it's Mango Kango. Yeah, we got the Halloween update. Obviously, if you watched the last video, you could see that we had the Halloween update. I just didn't go over it. But yeah, we got the new Halloween map changes, nice and spooky. And we also got the presents and the trick-or-treating, which this is telling me to go over there and trick-or-treat. And we also got the new furniture that comes in the Mulberry tent, because yeah, Mulberry's in town and she's selling new furniture. But yeah, I guess first things first, let's go grab ourselves a present here. 550. Totally didn't get scammed there. I'm just kidding. If you don't have any of the furniture yet, I highly recommend getting it. Especially now that everything is able to snap off the grid. That makes a lot of things a lot more useful than they used to be, and you never know the creative implementations that might come with it. So if you're curious on the entire loot pool for the Halloween present, it is in my other Halloween video, so you can go ahead and check that out. Let's just see what I get here. Okay, we got a black bat. Cool. Am I gonna really use that? Probably not, but yeah, that's what it looks like when you open those. And yeah, let's go check out the tent and see what new furniture we have in there. So spoiler alert, I already know what's in here. I already did get all the candies that I need, so I do have at least one of these each, so I'm just giving you guys a heads up there. But here is what we got. So we got the chandelier, which has some spiders, some spider webs, and you know, the chandelier itself. It'd be nice if some of these could be like, you can't recolor the spiders or the web, which is a little unfortunate, but it is Halloween themed, so I gotta give it the benefit of the doubt. But it is a really pretty chandelier. Then we have the like vampire stone looking couch here. This is very, very cool. I can imagine there's a lot of ways to utilize this. It's just a very unique shape, and I love the little curves going on here around the sides. And if you hide the back, you might get a nice little loft thing here going on. Then we have the bed here. I'm never a fan of the beds, to be honest. I feel like there's a bed every year, and the bed is always not one of my favorites, particularly because I just can't find a use for it, because they're usually gridlocked, but this year it's not, so there might be a lot more uses for it. I'll have to get a little bit of these too, but yeah, that's the bed. It's another vampire devil horn theme looking one. Then we got the broom like always, and then we have our another vampire or horned themed thing. It's a shelf. It's in the shape of a coffin. It's very, very cool. It's just fully wood. You can color the inside and the outside. Then we have the pumpkin chair. This is probably my least favorite. As far as like the Halloween theme goes, this is perfect. Like obviously, it's very cute. It's very cool. But you can only color the legs, and you can't actually color the seats. So if you wanted to use it in other applications, it wouldn't be something you should be too interested in, I guess. And then we have this table right here, which that is expensive, dude. 60 for the table? Man, what happened? We got inflation on the candies too. We got candy inflation, man. It's nuts. Yeah, but the whole of the table I believe can be recolored, so that is pretty cool that we have a new table in the game. It's pretty simple. Maybe that's with intent, I don't know, but nonetheless, that's pretty cool too. So we did get some pretty cool items this year, I will say. So you might be thinking, how do you get the candies? Well, it really isn't too complicated, but you pull out your trick-or-treat bag, and it tells you to go to a house. You don't have to go to that house, you can go to any house. You come over here, and boo, did I get you? No, you didn't, Buster. Alright, 2 candies. That's technically a scam in my book. It can range from 1 to 2 to 3 to 5 to 10 candies, I believe. 10 is pretty rare. But yeah, so we got 3, 4, 5. What? Oh, I just got the rare one. I just got 10 candies, guys. or however many that is. That's a lot of candy. Well, that's a good example, I guess, to show you guys. But yeah, the most common being these yellow ones. The next most common would be the candy corn, and the lollipops are usually the hardest one to collect, unfortunately. But yeah, you're probably bored of me trick-or-treating now. Let's go and see what this new furniture looks like. Alright, so let's check out the furniture. So first, I'm going to start out with the pumpkin chair, because it's probably the least interesting. But yeah, this is what we got. We got the whole of it here. What can be recolored on it? Well, we can simply use the fill mode to check out what can be colored, and whatever colors is what can be colored. As you can see, the chair top and bottom cannot be colored, unfortunately, but the rest can, if that interests you at all. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Definitely would work with some good Halloween builds. Alright, up next we have the chandelier here. Give you full rotation. It's pretty cool. Pretty bright as well, which is pretty nice. Looks like you can recolor the candles, the outside. So the spider and the web doesn't look to be coloring. You can get the bottom, so it looks like the fill mode. Oh, I didn't even have fill mode on. There we go. Now it painted everything you can paint. So that's what it looks like when you paint everything there. It looks like the webs and the spider, once again, are not going to be something that change color. Alright, and next we have our table. Let's give this a look here. Let's see what it looks like painted. Those are all the segments that can paint. And when you're done with it, it looks something like this. And that's actually pretty nice. The whole thing can be colored, which makes this usable in a lot of ways, and I just think it's a nice table. There's nothing too wrong with it. Alright, then we got our vampire thing bed here. So let's see what this looks like. Let's color it, see how much can be colored. Let me use the fill tool. And it looks like everything can be colored. That's great. Very, very cool. Alright, then we got the couch here. Let's see what the couch looks like. Go ahead and paint it. And it looks like the whole thing can be painted. I just want to see where the color difference is here. Okay, so we can color the top and bottom, it looks like. Very, very cool. And last but certainly not least is our vampire coffin shelf thing. Let's give it a good color. Very, very cool. This one, I like this one a lot. I think I'll be able to use this in a couple of different ways as well. Overall, it's definitely an interesting set. Last year I might have enjoyed a little bit more. I'm not too sure how to feel about it. But it's definitely got some uses, I think, in the future for some of these items. And they're pretty cool. I like the theme. And I like that most of them are fully recolorable and generally objects that you could use in a house, you know? And then I also would like to mention, since the last video, you guys complained to me, not complained like to me, but like complained about it and agreed with some of the stuff I was complaining about. And I ended up reaching out to Dude One, and he gave me, you know, a response saying like, I forgot what he said, but to be honest, his response confused me a little bit, give or take, but I think after I explained it the second time, he started to understand kind of where I was coming from, what I was talking about. The hide mode was useful because you had the blocks there to line stuff up, to, you know, do all these other things, to rebound, to have the posters on it. And if you didn't have that, it made stuff horrible to work with and a lot harder than it used to be. So to have him fix that is incredible. He fixed a couple other things that were buggy, the crashing for the C command, or if you spam the C command, it used to lag, or even just using it would make some people lag. Some people had problems with working with things and tools on mobile. Console players had problems with entering IDs, stuff like that. I'm not going to go over like everything here, but again, he just added stuff that I really wanted to see. So now we have hotkeys here. The edit tool is now Q, and you have all of you can hit 1 to open that, 2 to open trash, and just double click to get rid of them. You can press the same number again, and you can press Q again to exit the edit tool. And now the biggest difference is if we go and try and build something here, and let's say we wanted to go in hide mode. If we press C, there's no lag in between these switches, which is crazy good because it used to borderline crash sometimes. And now, as you can see, all of our bricks are staying and the stairs are staying, which means we can rebound again. We can line stuff up. We can put posters down here. It works. We got him to change it. I don't know if we directly did it or if any individual did directly influence his decision making there, but we got the change we really wanted to see, and I know a lot of other people wanted this, and I hope that getting him to do this or encouraging him to do this helped a lot of people out, because we needed this big time and we got it. But yeah, that just about does it for the Halloween update here. Again, there wasn't anything like crazy going on. It's just like the regular furniture that we get, the trick-or-treating. Yeah, just some overall fun stuff here, besides obviously the giant building stuff and the little bug fixes that we got. But this year it looks like we're getting the Maze of Terror, so that should be fun. I can't wait to make a video on that. But as it stands right now, that does it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.